Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be episode number 2 of the new best fighter builds. And if you didn't catch last video, essentially it is damage stacking or true damage stacking Rondell Dagger, a build that was pretty damn good last season, and it looks like it's still holding up fairly well this season. It looks like the meta has changed into a more of a range fighting or a lot of movement speed. So I love playing PDR fighter. I think it's a really fun playstyle, just being super tanky. But we need a little bit more movement speed. We need a little bit more damage to get some of those range fights done quickly. And this build is able to solve all of those problems. Even with 53.6% PDR before our shield, we move really quickly at 299 base speed thanks to some loose trousers and Lightfoot boots. If you wanted to see a really quick overview of the gear, this is what it all looks like. And again, essentially your most important stats are going to be true damage on as many things as you can get, and then physical damage reduction. So last fight we did make all of our money back, last video we did make all of our money back. So anything that we do in this video is just going to be pure profit. So I'm excited. Let's get right into it. And as is tradition, we start by looking at the cave boss and see if there's anybody doing it. And there was not. So we'll try to make our way back into the middle of the map. So today has been actually a pretty difficult day to get some good games in. It feels like everybody's just running away, or everybody is just trying to AP grind and not really focus on PvP. And I think today I played about 15-20 games and didn't really get into a lot of PvP encounters. But this is our first one. We do find somebody in the middle that just took the elevator up, and let's see what happens. Alright, and GG to Wally Just. I actually did not know that if you kill somebody on the platform, the body just stays in place, so you have to jump off. But it looks like he wasn't too geared, so we'll just pick up a couple of yoinks and move on. And as soon as we finish campfiring, we do hear somebody else in the middle, and it looks like it's a rogue. And GG to level 15 Rizgod. I think he might have been fairly low because we end up 3-shotting him. And it looks like he was wearing a little bit of tanky gear there. But nonetheless, GG for actually trying to take the fight. Majority of the day people were just trying to run away, I guess. Alright, so that was 2 kills for game number 1, and our inventory is completely full, so we will just take the extraction and move on to the next game. Alright, so this clip is going to highlight exactly what I mean. Most people just are spending the entire day running around instead of actually trying to fight. But we'll see how long this lasts for. And we do hear somebody behind us, so I'm trying to see if they're also pushing us or just playing distance and find a third party here. So I do decide just to stick on the original target, but he is just running for his life. And GG to Shank Smash. Looks like he was in pretty started gear, which would make sense why he was running. But GG nonetheless, and we'll move on. Alright, so I circle my way around the map on the top side, and then as I make my way to the middle, I do hear a cleric casting a heal, but I don't see him. And then I decide to just try to take the rogue on. Alright, so I hear him sheath his weapon and stop moving, so I'm assuming he's in stealth here, and I do not want to push into an ambush, so I will wait there, and he finally does come up. Alright, so as soon as I hear that door close, I know he's going towards the 3 portal module, and I try to make my way there. So he does end up dying to the elite goblin mage, and then I get some brain lag and take a bunch of unnecessary damage. Should have just stayed right behind the pillar, but then I'm also having to deal with that goblin on the side, so pretty unfortunate stack of PvE there. But we do manage to open up a portal, and GG to Xeal Arabi. Better luck next time. Nothing too great, a couple of yoinks, so we'll go ahead and take them, and we'll move on to the next game. Alright, so I do finally hear something after almost like 10 minutes in this game, and it is a barbarian and a pretty geared fighter that I saw in the lobby. So I want to try to take out the barbarian first, but he is way too quick, and then this chase ensues. And as soon as I saw the fighter let the barbarian go, I knew he was going to try to third party as soon as I killed the barbarian. So I do make my way back, try to get the barbarian off guard here, and then I just turn on the fighter here. But he too decides to run away. Alright, and GG to Little Princess for actually trying to take the fight at the end. He was absolutely juiced, and we do end up selling most of this kit for I think about like 4 or 5k. So made a good chunk of change off of this kit alone, on top of all the other kills and loot that we extracted with today. But yeah, it was pretty slow day in the Dark and Darker dungeons today. It feels like everybody was just running away instead of actively trying to fight. And I think people are just trying to like AP grind right now and are not too focused on fighting. We do see the Barb come back, but he is not interested at all. in taking this fight. So we'll finish looting up and then we'll just make our way to the middle. And as I make my way back to the middle, I do see the barb again. I really quickly want to see if the static is open before I take this fight, just in case. I know I have a safe exit. Don't want to get into a prolonged fight this late into the game and not have a clear way out. It looks like he might be interested in fighting here, but we do tag him and then he just runs away. And as soon as I hear that door close, I know he's just going to try to book it to the edge of the map and get a static. Just in case, instead of taking the elevator, I do decide to take the static over here, so he can't loop around for this one after the elevator's over. And we do make it out. Unfortunately, today was just a lot of chasing people down to try to get kills, but hopefully it will change over the next couple of videos. If you guys do want to continue to see the journey of this kit and see how much gold we can make off of it, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.